How difficult is it to focus on the field when you really need to pay attention to what's happening on the scoreboard?
No, I mean for us, it's all we can focus on is what we can control, and that's playing the Redskins on Sunday. You know, if we don't handle our business, and it doesn't mean anything what else happens. So we gotta go out there. We gotta play. Try to get back to playing good football. We haven't done it. We haven't finished these last couple of games. So we gotta a team. The Redskins are playing well. They played well these last few weeks, and so we gotta be able to match the intensity and go out there expecting to play our best.
What is it like going out knowing that even if you play well, destiny is not in your own hands?
Well, you try to go out. No matter what, you want to try to end on a good note. And I think whatever happens, all we can control is having a great week of practice, preparing ourselves to play well, go out there, play hard, give it our best effort. Whatever happens after that, happens. But all we have to worry about is, at least we know, we gave it our all, and that's all we can control.
What is the key to beating them?
Well, I think we got to try to get some running game established. Try to stay out of third and longs. They're very good on third down, getting the opposing team off the field. So they've been scoring points lately. So we got to play smart football. We got to stay out of bad situations, and if we get into some, we can't turn the ball over. Protect the ball and play smart football.
Eli, the Redskins seem to be playing better since you beat them here at the Meadowlands about a month ago. What do you see different about them?
They seem to, their defense seems to be making plays, and offensively, they're scoring some points. They're winning close games, and that's kind of what you see, happening. Even the games where they have lost, it's come down to the wire. It's come down to the fourth quarter. A player here different, a field goal, an extra point, goes the wrong way. So little things like that. So they've been playing teams tight. Whether it's been high scoring or low scoring, they've kind of done both of them. So we just got to be able to match whatever happens on Sunday and go out there with a great game plan and expecting that we got to play our best football.
I understand what you just said to Russ about you have to do what you have to do to win, but will you even peek at the scoreboard? Will you keep track of what's going on in the Packer game at all?
I don't know. If it's, I'm not going to be looking for it. I'm not going to be eyeing it every second because we got to keep our focus on what's going on. It doesn't matter if one team's up by 3 points is not going to make a difference for us. We got to go. The worst thing that could happen is all of a sudden, we think, we don't have a shot to make the playoffs. We don't prepare. We don't go and play our hardest, and Chicago wins. That's when that's what you can't let happen. We gotta go in expecting everything to work out for the best, feeling that Chicago's going to win for us. Going with that attitude. And if that doesn't work out, then hey, all we did was we gave it our best shot, and it didn't work our way.
Eli, Coach Coughlin talked to us about needing to restore your pride and your honor this week. Why do you think that's so necessary?
Well, I think we talked about last year and this off season is making sure what last year happened doesn't happen again, and you want to end at least playing. If it does end, you want to end playing well and giving yourself a shot and feel like you did. With what you had at this moment, you did the best that you could, and we've had other opportunities this year. We didn't come through, but hey, now we got a different opportunity, and let's make the best of it.
He seemed to say though something about saying what kind of team the Giants were, and that being important. How will the Giants establish?
Well, I think you see the character of the players on the team, and see if we the guys who were here last year learned something, and remember the kind of that feeling of the off season, and don't want to go through that again. See if we learned something. If we improved our character, if we got better, if we grew up as players and individuals, and so that's what I think we'll see this weekend.
Eli, whether or not it's justified, I'm sure you know the talk radio and some of the papers are giving Coach a lot of heat. How difficult is it to go into this last game with him facing so much fire as he is?
Well, we've all been under fire, and as players, we got to go out there just playing our best. The coaches are going to prepare us. We're going to be prepared to play. We're going to have a great game plan. Now it's our job to go execute it. And so, that's all we focus on is the opposing team. Focus on ourselves, what players we have, our plays, and getting mentally and physically ready to play.
Eli, you games without Nixon Smith in the lineup. What'd you take out of those 2 games?
Well, we those 2 games we ran the ball, we protected the football, we played smart. Our defense played well, so we know we can win in those games. We just gotta try to a couple of them we scored earlier. We gotta just execute. That's what it comes down to. Can you execute? Can you have a great game plan and where guys know what's going on, where to line up and run routes and just play good football.
Do you operate differently?
Shouldn't operate differently. Should be able to operate, on the same page and operate well.
Eli, you mentioned that, with the scenarios, you have to win and the Bears have to win. Guys have to go in thinking the best,
Yeah.
How hard is that considering what's gone on here the last couple of years?
No, I don't think it's hard. I think you go into every game expecting to win, preparing to win, and I don't think you treat it differently, whether it's a playoff scenario like this or it's a playoff game or the first game of the season. You go in preparing to beat the team and play your best football, and so that's what we're trying to do. Preparing to play our best football, give it our effort, fight to the end, and see what happens.
Is there a helpless feeling about not being in control?
No, it's that's just part of it. You go through this league, you have all sorts of scenarios going on when the playoffs come in. You hope to be a part of it. You hope to be in a better situation, but last game of the season, you got a chance. It's better than what some teams have. So you look at it, hey, we got a chance. Let's make the best of this chance. The only thing that can go bad is if we don't go out there and perform our best, and Chicago wins. That's when you feel really bad about things. Let's give it our best shot, and hope for the best.
If you talked about ending the season on a good note, if you guys are a 10-win team that doesn't make the playoffs, will you be at peace with that for the offseason?
No, I mean not exactly. You want to get to the playoffs, and that's always the goal. And so we would have felt, we'll attack that when that happens. But our goal is to get really we got to keep kind of keep things single-minded this week and say, hey, we got to get a win versus Washington, and we'll worry about everything else after that.
There's debate in Chicago this week about whether they should play their starters or not. You had a Week 17 game where you played that was meaningless otherwise. What's the value of that of playing that game?
I don't know. I mean that's their scenario, and they gotta figure that out, and hopefully they play. I guess they can still get still got a shot to be the #1 seed and have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So hopefully they'll be fighting for that.
You disappointed that the Eagles lost last night because?
Yeah, I mean I watched the game and I was rooting for the Eagles. As tough as that is at times, you're naturally taught to root against them, but you kind of hope they would have won, but that's the scenario, and you kind of start thinking about, all right, what can possibly happen, and I guess you look at since Atlanta lost, that Chicago could possibly get the #1 seed, so hopefully they'll be fighting for that.
You have any friends on the Bears you can call in any favors?
I'll just no, not exactly. I'll just be hoping for the best.
Eli, given the respect you have for your head coach, when you hear the speculation about his status, is that an extra sort of motivation to play hard for him?
I mean, I think you always go out there and give your best and want to play well for your coaches and want to have them have success and yourself have success. So I think no matter what the scenario, you go out there no matter what, give your best effort, prepare hard, and all he's asking for us is to lay everything out on the line, and that's all we can do.
When a coach has been one place 7 years, you hear a lot of times, is his message not being received anymore as the players tuned him out? Do you notice any of that? I mean,
no, that's not the case. He Coach Coughlin, he prepares us. Every game we're very prepared football team. The coaches are prepared. They work extremely hard. The players are ready to go play. When we don't succeed and we don't win, it's because we didn't do our job to our best, and so that's what we're expected to do. He puts us in the right positions. He gets us mentally, physically, ready to play games, and at times this year we just ain't going out there and executed to our ability.
As a leader and as a guy that's been here in situations that have been worse for him, do you have to tell other guys, or do you tell other guys? Do you stump for him at all?
I think a lot of it's I don't know how many guys read the papers or watch things. So the only time I hear about what's going on is from the questions y'all ask me. And so I don't think anything has to be said. I think we know that hey, we want to win. We got to win this game. That's all our focus is on. Is us getting ready, going out there, giving our best effort, and go out there and if the last game of the regular season, go out there and play your best.
How much is this last game going to tell you about who this team is?
We've been a team that we've fought through stuff and we've been in tough situations. This is probably the toughest one. And we've lost 2 in a row, but we've lost 2 in a row a couple times this year. We bounced back with wins. So hopefully, that's something we can be proud of. That hey, we're gonna fight to the end, and whatever happens, whatever is thrown at us, whatever situation, we're gonna go leave it all out there on the field. And if we fall short, then it wasn't from a lack of effort.
Do you think it's unfair when people start blaming the coach for this?
Yeah, I mean that's just kind of that's the way the NFL works. That's the way the league works, and we didn't. We so far we haven't played up to our potential, and that's not on the coaches. That's he may get blamed for it, but that's on the players. And we've been, we are well coached, we are well prepared, and we go out there and play this game and give it our best.